Hey, I'm a bouncy snowman. Come on, let's bounce through the snow. Oh, it's mighty falling. There's Christmas in the air. Everybody's out playing, rolling snowman everywhere. But I'm the only one who takes my feet up off the ground, and I'll be dancing down the road, bouncing all through the town. I am a snowman. Catch me if you can. I'm a bouncy snowman. Yeah. I am a snowman. Catch me if you can. I'm a bouncy snowman. Yes, I am.
Merry Christmas all, and welcome back to Shaving with Peg Leg. Excuse me, again. Welcome back to my barber shop. Again. Every time, guys. Today, head shave, Haryali razor with a feather high stainless blade on its fourth and final use. We're going to be using Pacific Shaving Company, Caffeinated. This has got peppermint in it. It's the closest thing I have to a Christmas scent, peppermint, which kind of goes with candy canes. So that's what we're using. And we're going to be shaving out of the toilet again. Love that bowl. Got it sitting in hot water to heat up the lather. No pre-shave today because this stuff's pretty slick. So we're just going to go with it as is. So what a day, huh? Everybody else worn out? Was Santa good to you? Did you get everything you wanted for Christmas? I was a bad boy last year. Or this year, I should say. I didn't even get a lump of coal. And no, this stuff does not come out green. I had to make it green. But it's Christmas, so we're gonna do a green head shave. I almost used my, but I said I was going to use the Haryali, so I stuck with it, but I almost changed it. I almost went with the 1927 to 1928 single ring. Almost. But I said I was going to use this, and I stuck with it. And I figure since I'm going to use a feather blade, it'd probably be a better choice. I got soap all over my hands. Alright, here we go. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Which that in itself is a Santa joke. There's two punchlines to the joke. It's like, why is Santa always happy? Because he knows where all the ho-ho-hos are. And the other part of it is, the other answer is because he knows where all the naughty girls live. And yes, I did forget, and I'll do that right now. Ow. I think I cut myself with this. Felt like I dug into a piece of skin and just lifted it right up. Guess we'll find out in a minute, huh? So my daughter came into town yesterday afternoon with her two daughters. And yesterday was the last day. I usually stay up 2, 3, sometimes 4 or 5 in the morning because I'm retired. I don't care. I can sleep as late as I want, stay up as late as I want, get up when I want. Not a big deal. But I'll be going to bed a lot earlier for the next week because she's not leaving till the 2nd. And her girls are 7 to 8 o'clock a.m. risers. And the youngest one, the 2-year-old, as soon as she gets up, as soon as she wakes up, she decides it's time to cry and scream. So like I say, won't be sleeping in much this week. Let's see if I can reach this. I can, but I can't. Anyways, I got one of my PAA orders that I put in. They sent me, I guess it's a free gift. I don't know what you call it. It's a door hanger for Hotel Cecil. And it says on it, epic shade going on inside. Do not disturb. And I keep that hanging on the outside of my door for my bathroom, my barber shop here, my bathroom. They weren't here 10 minutes yesterday, and the oldest one decided that's coming off the doorknob. So I had to take it from her and put it in the drawer. I didn't even think about it. That was kind of my fault. I should have known that that was going to happen. Oh yeah, I dug in there. I can feel it burning when I hit it with the soap. Let me tell you something about this soap. It's okay if you put it on the brush and then lather it straight on your head or on your face. Does not like the bowl lather. Across the grain. Did not like the bowl lather at all. But I was determined and I made it bowl lather. But I do hope you all did have a good visit from the Jolly Fat Guy. Like I said, I was a bad boy this year. I didn't even get a lump of coal. So far, but we're celebrating our our Christmas tomorrow, actually, because just family circumstances. People had to go to kids' houses, in-laws, well, my ex-in-laws' houses and stuff. Everybody had to scatter around for Christmas on Christmas since it fell on a Saturday. So we just decided we'll hold ours on Sunday so that everybody can attend. I made my biscuits yesterday, well, last night. I made my dinner rolls today, which are the size of Kaiser rolls. But that's okay. But since we're having ham, I figured, well, if you want, you can just make a damn sandwich. All right, against the grain. This razor shaves very well, and it's got really good weight. And it's got, for me, it's got the proper length handle. It's not overly long, and it's not too short. What was this one? 3.3 inches, I think. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. But it's not a 4-inch handle, and the weight is really good. I appreciate all of you returning, especially if you're watching it on Christmas night instead of watching football. I appreciate that. And if you don't see it till Monday, that's fine. I do appreciate you all returning, though. I appreciate the new subscribers. You should see I'm not going to show it to you, but you should see the water that I rinse my razor in. Looks like pond scum. It's green floating all over the top of it. Through here, always. A lot of lather left. Well, I made the lather and it didn't look like there was much in the bowl, so I added more soap, and I don't think I should have. I think it was all hiding in the brush, even though I did squeeze the brush and some came out, but not a lot. I just didn't think it was lathering that well, but I still got quite a bit left over. Same spot every time, right through here. Sorry about the mess in here. Towels. But that's from the girls taking a shower before they left. They got here yesterday and went straight to the beach. But I guess when you leave temperatures in the high 20s, low 30s, and come to some place where the temperature is 75 and sunny, I guess that would be a normal thing to do. See, I don't do the beach anyways, because every time I go to the beach, they try and push me back in the water and say, "Be free, Willie, be free." But I don't do the beach anyways. I can't anymore, for one, because the sand will get into my ankle, and since it's mechanical, it'll grind on them. That sand gets in there, it'll act like sandpaper on the metal, and it will grind it. So I don't do the beach anymore. That's alright. I've lived in Florida for 40 years. I was never a big beach goer in the first place. Okay. It's pretty good. Always have stubble left over. I never get a cue ball shave anyway, so. Oh, I use the 28 millimeter Maseto brush this time, not the 30. The 28 millimeter has a brown horn handle. See, I got that pretty damn good. And the 30 has a gray one. Alum block. I'm good. I'm not feeling anything anywhere. But now I am. Oh, that'll lift you right out of the seat. That was a good 7 or 8. Wow. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho. Mmm. Yowza. I told you, I felt like I grabbed a piece of skin and then just tried to rip it, flap it up with that razor because I didn't stretch my ear down in time. It was my fault. But these little suckers will cut you too. So if you're going to get cut, let's get you cut with one of these and get a good shave. Even though I did use one of these and got a baby butt smooth with a 3-pass shave using shave soap and not foam. So, and I was very surprised I was baby butt smooth, let me tell you. I did not expect that. And I didn't use any pressure on it. Like normally you use a cart, you're like grinding that puppy in. Let's see how far we can sink it into our skin to get it to cut. Didn't have to do that. I just did a standard 3-pass shave with this and just light touch. Plain witch hazel. That feels good. Feels even better when the fan's blowing on it. My liquid Vicks Vapor Rub. Since we're going peppermint, we might as well go all out, right? I guess tomorrow I can take down my Christmas tree. No, Tuesday. Or Monday. No, we'll probably leave it up to the 2nd. Let it ride through New Year's. But I have an artificial tree now, where we do. When you're using a real tree, sometimes they don't make it to New Year's, do they? Well, they will. But when you go to drag them out of the house, all the needles seem to stay in the house, and the branches and trunk make it to the curb, but none of the needles. Alcohol. Johnson & Johnson baby lotion. I don't get out and get some sun soon on that dome. You can use my head for a snowball. Pretty white. Well, all, I hope you had a good Christmas with your family and friends. I really do. I enjoyed the company we've had today. We'll have more tomorrow. And that's when we're cooking our big dinner. So definitely, fat guy's going to enjoy the food. Well, we all turn into fat guys during this time of the year, and Thanksgiving too, right? 2 holidays back to back where we just gorge ourselves. It's not fair. That's why diet is a 4-letter word. Remember that. It's one of the worst, well, the worst 4-letter word is work. Second worst 4-letter word is diet. And diets don't work, because as soon as you tell somebody you can't have that anymore because you're on a diet, what's the first thing they want? Diets don't work. Moderation does. Cut back your serving size. Go from eating enough for 3 people down to 2 people, down to 1 person, then 1 skinny person, and you'll be fine. You'll lose weight. That's how I lost 105 pounds. Just by trimming my portion size. I ate whatever the hell I wanted, just trim my portion size, and I cut out sodas. Sodas make you gain weight too. Those things are horrible for you. And I used to love Coke, even though it will eat the rust off a bumper, and it will also eat all the corrosion off your battery terminals in your car. So anything that will do those 2 things cannot be good for your system. Alright guys, we're done with the babbling fat guy in the camera. It's time for you to get in this chair, get a shave in. Happy shaves out there, guys, and Merry Christmas.